How's it going, YouTube? Welcome to the Cosmic Ray channel. I am your host, Cosmic Ray. First of all, I just like to say thank you so much for clicking on this video. I hope you have a little bit of fun today as I am having fun shooting this. I would like to say that my video content is anything from the strange and unusual. Usually it has to do with spirituality. I am in hopes that I can help uplift your life conditions and hopefully open up your hearts and minds to a different realization you may not even know about of spirituality. And hopefully that might be able to be something that can help you out in your daily life or in daily practice. We're all living in a crazy world. We may not know the answers of what's going on. Take it from me, someone who's been Buddhist, most of my life, who feels like, oh, everything is great, everything is always great, kind of feeling. We definitely go through our hard times, and everyone goes through hard times, no matter if you're in a religious practice or not. We all have these beliefs that I swear that all of us, like all together, like I believe that most of the major religions were somewhat right. I feel like on a very collective base that if you take the core principles of all of our major religions and kind of like swoop them up together, I bet you might be able to get it right. Not saying we have to be in a religion, but at least something to be able to understand that there might be just more to life than what we believe to exist. I feel that there's other presence going on, and no matter even if I was like as a Buddhist, we may not believe in other things that we can't explain. We may have only one perception of life, versus something else. Or maybe people who only believe in God have different realizations that could only be God, but may not realize that God may not be from over here, but maybe from within. Um, so not that's obviously for maybe another conversation. but anyways, so like I'm saying, so this type of spirituality, there's so many things to that hasn't even been scratched from the surface, if you will. I'm just trying to make heads and tails of what's going on, of what has happened to me in my journey. So every life is different. What you go through and struggles. My life is no different. I don't have all the answers of life. I wish I did. And as a Virgo, I try to be perfectionist. However, us Virgos, you got to know, we got to stop. We're not always right, and if we are, keep it to yourself. Shh. So right now, I'm just kind of like to keep today's video just very open. I'm trying to see if anything may happen on today's video that may be different from last time. Um, okay. I do have the the heater on. So I'm sorry, the heater, idiot. The AC is currently on. So there's a slight blow. However, it's not blowing anywhere near my candles. So I know air still passes. So for the basic ones like that, I'm just gonna go ahead and say that's part of the air. Yeah. Let's just say it's from the air. Um, however, there are other times when those will be flickering, and as you've noticed before, for other reasons. So, in a sense, I'm kind of here to play a little bit and see what happens. Sometimes I like to have headphones on and like listen to music while I do a video. It helps me to center myself. Actually, helps me also channel either my higher self or channel other beings, if you will, my other spirit guides and whatnot. So today, I just want to be able to say something, and I wish I could record everything else that I'm viewing from my perspective, viewing out. Wish I had a camera for there too. I will say today I've had some crazy things happen. It is a full moon night, June 17th, 2019. It's a Monday. Some crazy things are happening. I am a firm believer of the moon can make us go crazy if we're already going crazy. If the day is already crazy, it just makes it more crazy. But if you're good, I feel like the moon makes you even better good. So it really depends how it is. I used to be one of those people I'm like, oh, I want to turn to the wolf, oh, and go crazy sometimes, and make like that rage come out. But yeah, then but I realize like just either you're having a bad day, that just makes it worse. Anywho, I did was just having one of those moments where I started like crying out, like I needed help, you know. Yeah, those candles aren't lying. I needed help, and I was emotional, very emotional. Usually, when you try to channel things or talk to your spirit guides, you know, channel your higher self, if you will, or do a shamanic journeying, like I usually do. Um, Sometimes it's you may see things, and I was getting to this point where like my heart, like I was in it. There's nothing that could have changed anything of like how my heart was feeling inside, and it was just like I just felt like I was about to burst. I feel like I can cry right now. And then it was like kind of like tempting, the universe, if you will, just to see what would happen, the collective conscious about things. And I realized, this collective conscious ain't no joke. Um, Ask and you shall receive, and never believer in that, and be careful what you wish for. Yeah, so I started seeing some spirit guides earlier, or some things, kind of just float around. I don't know if that's something I'm supposed to be sharing. If I'm not spirit guides, I'm sorry. Usually, I will get an A-OK to be saying, to feel guided to be talking about a certain topic, and that's okay too. Usually, I'll okay, sorry, shadow. Usually, I'll do that to see if that's okay. But sometimes when I'm doing something like this, where it's like automatic, I try not to. I'm just kind of like an open vessel kind of thing, just see what happens. But definitely saw something earlier. It was like kind of a little bit what I mentioned in my previous video about, if I'm able to see them and see what's going on, and talking about my little story of the invisible people, or whatever you call it. My apologies. I'm going to have to hit pause on this and come back. So my apologies. Hey guys, sorry about that. Had to go on a little slight pause. Wasn't quite sure what was going on there. Anyways, I do have my headphones on currently right now, and I'm only showing about a minute left into recording. So I'm probably not going to be able to have too much left on here. Oh, man. For some reason, everything's so much brighter right now. I don't know what is wrong. What the hell? Okay, I'm not having anything come in, but I'm just going to finish out the video anyways, just in case something does happen at the end. Just want to say thank you very much. I greatly appreciate it. Have a beautiful and blessed day, everyone. Take care, and namaste.